Every once in a while, you stumble upon a product which is both an evolution and revolution, something which changes the game, something after which you say to yourself, I'm never going back. Imagine my surprise when I not only discovered that kind of product for hand trimming my cannabis, but that it was in the hands of a real-life samurai in Barcelona, Spain. I'm Dr. Judd with GreenCert MD. Let's get into it. This past March, I had the opportunity to attend Spannabis in Barcelona, Spain. I was able to connect with a ton of exciting vendors of all things cannabis, and we still have great content coming from that show. One thing I didn't expect, however, was to see a Japanese gentleman decked out in full samurai warrior armor, and I surely didn't expect him to change the way I hand trim my cannabis. Join me as I bring you not just our interview from Spannabis with Masahiro Ishida, the 6th generation president of Saboten, but our unboxing and initial review of these brand new scissors. Next stop, Spannabis. Thank you so much for taking time to talk to us. So tell us a little bit about the Saboten scissors.
今日はありがとうございます。
いやいや、こちらこそありがとう。
サボテンについてちょっと教えてください。
サボテンはね、ハサミを専門に作ってる会社で、兵庫県の三木市っていうところにあります。日本の。
Okay. Yep.
わかんない。
So Saboten Company Limited is located in Miki City in Japan. It's kind of close to Kobe, beef. The 20 minutes drive from Kobe, like that. It's a very famous city for hardware, like metal, knives, scissors, place like that. And we've been producing gardening tools like scissors and shears, pruning tools like more than 19 years. So it's a Saboten Company Limited. Yeah.
Awesome. And so, what made you decide to start making trimming scissors for cannabis use?
なんでカナビスに入ろう、カナビスの業界に入ろうと思ったんですか？
日本の刃物っていろんな種類があるんですよ。専門分野に特化した。でも日本以外の国は結構専門分野に特化した道具が少なかったから、キャナビスに特化した製品を作ろうと思いました。
In Japanese shears, there are lots of kinds of shears, but nothing was specialized in the cannabis industry. So he wanted to be the first one. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I definitely love the product. It is. I use it in our trimming. Are there any features that you want to tell us about regarding these scissors? I saw you have a new one with the spring loaded.
新しいなんかハサミいっぱいあるんで、特徴それぞれ教えてください。
はい。じゃあこっちがまず基本形でステンレス製でテフロンコーティングしてあってヤニがつきにくいです。で非常に軽い使いやすいハサミです。
So this is the normal trimming scissors. So we focus on how ergonomic and how easy you can use it. And this is the stainless steel Japanese one and a Teflon coating. So it's a rust resistance and also a resin resistant as well. So it's very easy to use.
Awesome.
でね、このハサミ使ってる人がバネをつけてくれっていうリクエストがあって、でバネはできなかったけど、バネの代わりニューモデルとしてここにマグネットを入れてバネの代わりになるアイデアが思いつきました。
Okay, that is neat. I have not seen that before.
So we got a request from users that they need a spring inside the handles, but we were like, why springs? Why no magnets? So that it can be more economic by spring breaks all the time and pops all the time. But magnets, you can use for infinitely. So it's more economic and it's more friendly for your hands.
Awesome. No, I love that. That's a game changer. I mean, that's definitely haven't seen that in the market before. And then you have these little trimmer like for the finger
Right.
trimmer, guys. Yeah.
これについても教えて。
OK、で今までのこのハサミはハサミを使って置くでまた使うってやったけど、これはこうオープン使うトリミング&ハンズフリー、ハサミをなくさない。
Okay, that's neat. Awesome. Yep. Can I see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
So
And then you have your finger straight.
yeah, when you use these kind of shears, you have to drop in and pick it up, drop in and pick it up all the time. But you can keep it in your finger, the shears. So it's for efficiency.
Yep.
Right.
Yes. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a good day.
こちらこそありがとうございました。
All right.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right.
The day I conducted that interview, I didn't have any cash in the form of euros on me, and I meant to stop by an ATM and then return to purchase a set of these magnetic scissors to bring home, just for my personal use. Well, as is usually the case at a trade show, I got distracted, and by the time I was able to return on the last day of the show, their booth had already shut down. Well, as someone who's been using Saboten scissors in the form of the PT1 for the last several years, I decided to look up the company's website and reach out to them to see when they anticipated these new magnetic versions, the PT15 and 16, to arrive stateside to distributors here in the US so that I could pick up a set. Well, not only did I get a response back from Mr. Ishida himself, but that next week a package all the way from Miki City, Hyogo Prefecture, Japan, arrived on my doorstep with these samples for review. So many of you are likely familiar with this pair of scissors right here, which I've had for several years. These scissors feature slim tips for fitting in tight spaces and come in both straight and angled versions, which again come in both fluorine-coated and uncoated versions. This specific pair is the PT12, a straight uncoated version, and this is what I generally use to remove fan leaves when defoliating my plants. I would keep the PT1 model, a straight fluorine-coated version, for dry trimming of bud after harvest. I have found that these scissors are quite ergonomic, reliable, and they have lasted a long time before I feel the need to pick up a new pair. In fact, I haven't ever replaced the PT12, though after a year or two I have found the fluorine coating on the PT1 does eventually wear down enough to prompt me to pick up a new pair. Now, this design is what I consider to be the gold standard of the industry, and as such, Saboten has had great success in selling these not only under their own name, but also as the OEM manufacturer for Harvest Brand Company, of which I have a set right here, as well as Sheer Perfection brand through Hawthorne. And I will tell you, I feel the quality of the rebranded scissors is every bit as good as that of their own branded scissors. These are not knockoffs or seconds or blims. This company has put the same level of dedication and quality control into their alternate brand products as they do their own branded products. So what makes these scissors so great? As I mentioned earlier, it all comes down to ergonomics. For me, and my size hand, the features just seem to make these scissors an extension of my hand. First, we have a very comfortable index finger rest right here, as well as perfectly radiused and beveled finger circles that seem to fit my thumb for left-handed use right between these knuckles and the side of my thumb perfectly. I also am able to bring my pinky right up here, which gives me an impressive level of control over these scissors. When I switch to something such as these Chickamauga scissors, I can do roughly the same stuff, but it just doesn't seem to be quite as ergonomic and as locked in as the Saboten scissors. I'm able to pick up these Saboten scissors and be right where I need to with exceptional precision. So the PT and 1516 versions utilize magnets to provide a spring effect through magnetic propulsion. What that looks like is you get this nice little bounce right here where you have magnets right in this section here that are repulsing each other. You can see the magnets right there on either side. As Mr. Ishida noted in his interview, this provides the effect of a spring without the spring itself, which would of course be a point of failure after thousands of repetitions of opening and closing the scissors. This benefit, one of avoiding a point of failure, thereby making a more reliable product, is the evolution component of this product. However, the revolutionary component of this magnetic system is the fact that you can customize the amount of magnetic repulsion you have through the use of 2mm, 3mm, and 4mm thick magnets, which are available in the PT17 tuning magnet set. This means you now have 4 different potential levels of opening assistance because, of course, you could remove the magnets entirely, effectively creating the PT1 version of these trimming scissors. So you could end up with trimming scissors with no assisted opening, or select from mild, medium, or more magnetic assistance. There's nothing to fail, nothing to complicate cleanup, and changing between magnetic strengths takes just seconds. In fact, to accomplish that, we have our PT17 set of magnets right here. It comes with sets of 2, 3, and 4mm sets. We're going to go ahead and open this little guy right here. We'll get our magnets out, and I'm going to switch these out for the 4mm version. So I'm going to set the 2 and the 3 over there. What we're going to do is take these guys, and you'll see that we have a small little convex opening where you can take a small little screwdriver and just get in there and just pop this guy right up. I'm able to then take the magnet out, set it to the side, and I am going to get one of these guys, and we're going to put it in. Maybe. Let's see how we need to do that. Get it positioned right there. It should fall right in. And then I'm going to figure out which side is the repulsing side, and that's going to be the side with this small little red mark on it right there. Now, I do want to be careful that I don't put my hands on the blade there and end up inadvertently cutting my finger while doing this. So I'll remove that second one, and then I'm just going to drop this guy right in there as well. Maybe. Well, it would help if it would just drop in. Go in, go to your home. There we go. I just pushed it in with the other magnet. So now we have our resistance right here. And this is with the higher magnet setting in there. So this feels great. And this is actually my preferred setting. So if you've been following our channel for a while, you know that I have some issues with our digital overlords, and I am therefore reluctant to show myself putting these scissors to actual use. But trust me when I say that I will be using these scissors exclusively moving forward. I personally like the 4mm magnetic repulsion level the most, though the difference, while noticeable, is not so significant that I wouldn't be perfectly happy with the standard 3mm set if I didn't have the 4mm set to compare it to. So there you go. This is what I consider to be the new standard in trimming scissors, the pair against which all trimming scissors will be judged. I have always been impressed with the dedication, attention to detail, and masterful skill the Japanese have historically brought to steelworking and manufacturing, as evidenced by this, an 18th century wakizashi from the Shinto period. This blade is over 250 years old and is as lethal today as it was the day it was forged. Mr. Ishida, as the 6th generation of his family to run Saboten, upholds this tradition in true Bushido fashion, and in so doing, brings honor upon himself and his company. These should be rolling out globally as we speak, and I will be excited to see them on shelves soon and expect them to be comparable in price to their non-magnetic siblings, putting them somewhere in the $25 range. But let us know in the comments below what your preferred scissor brand is, what you think of this new magnetic repulsion feature, and whether this is something which attracts or repulses you. Gotta love the dad joke. If you found this video helpful, be sure to click like, share it with others, and consider supporting us on Patreon, link in the description below, and stay tuned for more product reviews and an upcoming launch of our Autoflower Grow series. So that's it for now, and until I see you again, puff puff, and pass it on. That one looked pretty good, huh? All right. Thank you.